Look around. Who ill-advised you? Who told you wrong?
I feel like people almost never say anything, so like it's cool to see people actually step in.
It's a fight.
Why are they fighting? Oh, I've seen this. I saw this on Twitter.
Oh, I've seen this video. The guy like trying to break up the fight.
Everybody on y'all phones though. Oh y'all the real cowards. Record that too.
Awesome.
Everybody on the phone, record that. Everybody.
That's a good point.
Phone,
Everyone
cowards.
just like sees something and they don't do anything. They're just like, oh, gotta get this on film.
Everybody recording the phone, real coward.
He's like preaching, saying not to fight.
Look around. Who ill-advised you? Who told you wrong?
I feel like people almost never say anything, so like it's cool to see people actually step in.
And the only reason I'm saying this to all y'all, yo, because y'all almost men.
Wow. He's preaching the word right now.
The only reason I'm saying this to all y'all, yo, because y'all almost men. All of y'all, yo. Y'all almost men. Y'all ain't kids no more. Y'all girls ain't little girls no more. Y'all, look, yo. Y'all men, yo. Now y'all out here fighting.
He's like a real homie, man. Like, talking to them like that.
You could tell he went through some stuff, and now he's like trying to tell them like, don't do it. You're gonna go through the same thing I did, or even worse.
Y'all got parents, yo. Don't make your parents look like this, yo. Word up. Don't make your parents look like this, yo. It's important, yo. Don't make your mom and dad look like this, yo.
Hey, that's the truth though. Damn.
Hey, yo, you. I know where you from. I know where you from. Humble beginnings. Your mom and dad work hard to get where they at, yo. They work hard to get where they at, yo. Telling y'all, yo. Little bruh, your dad doing life. You think it's a game out here?
Look at that.
Ain't no game out here.
It's the truth,
It's real out
homie.
here,
Damn.
Bro. I ain't leaving, bro. Y'all don't shake hands, bro. I'm not leaving, bro. I'm not leaving, bro. Shake hands, bro.
Just shake your
Yeah,
hand,
shake his
bro.
hand.
Shake hands, bro. It's sign of good faith. Put your hand back out, bro. You gonna shake it this time, I promise you. Put your hand back out, bro. You gonna shake it.
Hey.
Bro. Y'all be good, bro.
That is so awesome. That guy is awesome.
He didn't just call out the people fighting, he called out the people recording, the people watching.
There's so many people that would just walk past this with like this or on their phones, but he wanted to make a difference in these guys' day, and I think that's cool.
So the man who broke up that fight was later honored for his actions by the city council in Atlantic City where this happened.
Oh wow.
That's so cool.
I would like to first and foremost give God all of the praise and all of the recognition.
I'm glad that he does get recognition from the city.
I would like to thank my mom.
Oh, he's about to cry.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's sweet.
When I was young, we grew up in the projects.
Oh man.
You can really tell he really went through it, bro.
When I would get on punishment, she would make me read books. I'm crying because, this whole situation, it deeply saddens me. It deeply
He's like
saddens
so well spoken. Like, I love it.
me. The fact that it's unbelievable, this should be very believable.
This makes me just sad.
These young men, come. It's your turn.
Oh, did they bring the boys that were fighting?
These young men,
And they're standing next to each other peacefully.
That's so cool that he brought them. That's an experience they're not gonna forget.
not only did they decide not to fight, they decided to shake hands and display unity. These are teenagers. The adults in our community have a problem with this issue.
Wow.
The adults in our community have a problem with this issue.
Yeah, that's true.
And they displayed it very
Damn.
well. So not only do I want to thank my mom, I want to thank the people who raised these young men as well, because they raised them to be young men of reason, which seems to be a very, very rare trait in our today's youth.
It's heavy.
There needs to be more of that, like it needs to be shown more. No matter the circumstances, like someone just needs to say something because it really can just be solved with words.
I kind of come in a similar position as that guy, where you grow up in a place where like you got fights and you got shootings going on, and it's just like you become so numb to it, And then he brought humanity back, and it's just good.
It's something that the world needs more of. We don't have too many adults now that are willing to take the step and kind of go out of their way and help people, especially the younger generation.
So that was a video that recently went viral of someone breaking up a fight between two teenagers. So how do you feel about this man and what he did?
He was very brave for doing that.
He's very brave, and I think it was good for the city to award him, and I think he needs more attention.
Someone like this is an important person. It's never gonna stop unless someone stands up for something.
He obviously went in with the intention like this is wrong, like he was raised that way, and I feel like that's not our society today.
Most people, they'll just kind of
egg him on, but this guy did the right thing, and he helped everyone by breaking up the fight.
So one of the things that the man pointed out in the video is how it was inappropriate for their friends to be filming the incident. Do you find that part of today's society is pulling out your phones to film rather than take action?
Yeah, sadly, it happens all the time.
Oh, absolutely. Like, myself included, something happens, first thing we do is pull out our phone, open Snapchat.
The reason why you do half the stupid things you do is because your friends are there to like egg you on, and like, you know, you want to go on social media. It's like, oh, I'm the big shot, you know, I could do this, I could do that. And just cameras add that element that, you know, that shouldn't be there.
Of course, bro, but I mean, like, they're teenagers. It's not like all of a sudden the rest become wise and know that this isn't good. They're like, oh, this is dope. This is gonna make me get more likes on my Insta, and it's gonna make me get followers.
People don't step in. They'd rather be like, how many retweets can I get for filming this? Instead of going out and like trying to call 911 and helping it out, or like telling people to call it off, people will film it because they want that, like, they want to go viral.
That's a lot of the times, but I feel like also back like 30, 40 years ago, people would still stand and watch. That's still that mob mentality of that they want to be entertained by someone else's like pain or anger, but the phones don't help anything where they think, oh, I can get views from this.
So in those types of situations, why do you think that arguments like this, especially with youth, tend to end up in violence?
It's an ego thing. They get heated about something, and then they're like, I need to solve it somehow, and they don't know how.
I know a lot of people, including myself, has been taught if someone hits you, you hit them back. It's instinct. That's the way a lot of people were taught.
At this stage in like your life, you're kind of like more prone to like quick decisions, and so it's harder to think things clearly, especially when there's a lot of emotion involved.
It's all comes down to the people you surround yourself with. Your friends are gonna be there to like fuel that fire. It's just the influence of your friends that kind of gets you at the end and influence your decisions.
Violence happens when people are incapable of listening. It's when words stop working, they turn to violence.
So despite getting called a hero for breaking up this fight, Miller has expressed disappointment that this is even news. Like he said in his speech, this should be a norm and this should be regular. So why do you think that actions like his aren't seen more often?
I mean, it can be kind of scary. Like, two guys are like angry and ready to go at it. Like, you don't want to throw yourself in like potential harm's way in the middle of the two.
That's scary. Like, I hate to say this, I've witnessed fights and I've never stepped in. I've even filmed it myself. There should be speakers. Having people come in and talk about that and just like normalizing, you know, intervention, I guess, in a sense, to the point where maybe like friends will start intervening when they see stuff like that, or like random strangers will intervene.
It's bullshit, because our society just f***ing collapses when people start fighting. When these kids fight, they're at their school and there's just a bunch of other dumb, stupid kids around them. Who is there to f***ing stop them?
Not too many people see these kinds of situations nowadays, so it's like, when you do, you're kind of just like stuck in shock. You're like, oh my God, is this really happening? You know what I mean? So I feel like people that, you know, do grow up in a rougher environment, like, and do see this every day, you know, are used to it and they're sick of it. And, you know, and I think that's what the whole world needs to grab from these kinds of situations, is that it's like, it happens anywhere. Like, you need to stop it when it happens.
It's so easy to resort to violence as a method for establishing that you're correct. It's easier to just hit someone and be like, I'm correct because I punched you in the face. We're very much so divided into countries, into cultures, into subgroups, into clubs, into demographics. We're all just people, and we can be proud of who we are and what categories we're in, but we can also be proud of everybody else and who they are. Because at the end of the day, we're all in the same largest group of just people. We're all just humans.